Thank you very much, gentlemen. We've now moved to the distinguished gentleman from Tennessee. Gentleman's recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Ranking Member. My mama used to have a saying, and I always hear her saying that in the back of my head, I hate to make my living off the suffering of others. And it seems that these people are ripping us off everywhere, and that poor folks can't get what they need because we've got limited money and unlimited needs. So I thank y'all for what you do. I've often thought that those GAO reports, I've talked about those, always reminds me of that last scene in the Raiders of the Lost Ark where Harrison Ford is telling them, say, well, where is this? Where's the Ark of the Covenant? Oh, our top people are looking at it. Who is? He said, our top. He said, well, and then you show it going into this vast warehouse. And I always think those GAO reports are there because, brother, I've been here for 8 dadgum years, and I haven't seen a dadgum report yet. But I'm fixing to, and I'll talk about that a little later, but not right now. What obstacles do y'all have, the federal agencies face in this fraud prevention? Either one. And both y'all, sir and ma'am, your names, my name's Burchett, so nobody ever gets my name right, so I'm not even going to tempt y'all, so thank y'all.
Thanks for the question. Obstacles include access to data, but risk assessments, agency buy-in, resources, and I think the biggest obstacle is where to start sometimes, but I think especially at the PRAC, we've built some tools and have some great examples of where to start and what some of the key lessons learned are from the pandemic. So I think the best starting point is what do we know about the risks that are out there and how can we address this?
Ma'am?
Thank you for the question. So I agree with Mr. Diffenbach. Treasury can play a unique role to help scale that prevention. We have a dedicated team of analysts, data scientists, and we can provide data more centrally. So not every little program has to create data connections to the important information that helps to safeguard the dollars in their programs. So we can scale that prevention, and we can also help them understand best practices. And then again, that last line of defense before the payment's made, being able to flag that risk.
Sir?
And I will get you those reports. So
You're fixing to, I can guarantee it, brother. I mean, you're going to be best friends.
I love it. So yeah, I mean, just building on what they've already said, we recommend a systemic risk management plan for all of these programs. And again, these tools are great for leveraging by small programs, but the large programs as well should design the risk management framework we talk about into their risk management plan and then build the indicators they need so the analytics will actually find the fraudsters, again, before, and avoiding we've talked about the pay and chase method before the money goes out the door.
Y'all may have said this, but my limited ability at comprehension is very limiting. When I was the county mayor, I found out that a lot of our different departments had different procurement avenues, and we consolidated those, and it saved us a heck of a lot of money. Of course, it cost some people their jobs, but it was just a duplication, and we needed to move that on. Do y'all think that this enhanced data sharing is really going to help increase the detection and prevention of fraud, or will it just be window dressing?
Absolutely. I'll make one point that the federal government disperses $1 trillion a year in federal grants. 85% of that, almost just under over $900 billion, goes to state governments to disperse, and they are absolutely a rich environment where we can leverage data to give them insights that they haven't had before.
Y'all are itching. Go hit the button. We're good. Go ahead, ma'am.
Thank you. Yes, we have lots of examples. So Do Not Pay also operates the back end of the Paris system, which helps states identify duplicate beneficiaries for programs like Medicaid. Last year, through that data matching, we prevented $1.3 billion in duplicate payments. We're enhancing that with additional death data. In November, 19 states subscribed to that, and we identified $156 million in just that 1 month. So yes, these things matter.
Sir?
Yeah, so that over $1 trillion you talk about that goes across all of the agencies and goes out to the states and localities, they're audited, and it goes into what's called the Federal Audit Clearinghouse, right? We built a tool that evaluates that and has identified patterns of indicators of risk, patterns of potential fraud, using machine learning and AI tools at the GAO. It goes across all of the different agencies of government. So yes, all of these things matter, but and you'll see this in one of our reports, we talk about the quality of those audits are part of the problem, and validating that the auditors are actually doing their job and looking into the programs the way they're supposed to, so that that data does actually exist, not only for that particular program, but across the rest of the government, so we can look at large patterns of fraud that do go across agencies.
Thank you. I'm out of time, but Mr. Chairman, I think one of the things that these good folks here do great work, and I think they're getting used just a little bit by the fact that we have too many staffers that really these committees are just so large, there's no way that can be monitored. And I think that they are figuratively in bed with some of the lobbyists, and I believe they use these folks to say, we're going to do a report on this, and it takes you a year to get it done. And then by the time you get it done, we've moved on to another bright, shiny object. And both parties are guilty of that, and I think we need to get to the bottom of it, and I think we need to utilize them more in a quicker fashion. So thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Ranking Member, for your all's indulgence.
Chairman Burchett, thank you very much.